Do you know how to put the 6 T's in a box? The size of the cutout is the same as the T. You can only put it in the box one by one. And now the problem is that when we put in the 4 T's, there is already not enough space. And in the end, 2 of them cannot fit in. In fact, T can be placed vertically like this. But this does not mean that the puzzle can be easily solved, because it can only hold 3 vertically. And we will have the same problem when we put the 4th. You have to find a way to make better use of space. We need to combine the 2 options. We need to place the first T horizontally, and you will see that there is still a lot of space on both sides of the box. Then put the second one vertically, move to the right, and it will fall to the bottom of the box. Next, using the same method, place the other on the left side. Now we place the 4th vertically, so that it slides down. For the 5th, we repeat the same thing. Now we will get enough space for the last T. Did you like this puzzle? Do you know how to fit the 4 pieces into the box? This is a winning puzzle from 2008. When you put all the pieces into the box, you'll find that the lid can't close. Obviously, this isn't the solution. You can try different arrangements, but if you use a simple placement strategy, you'll never solve the puzzle. There's a detail that the lid slides to close. But when all the blocks are placed in the box, they will definitely exceed the edge of the box, making it look like closing the lid is impossible. So what is the solution? I'll give you a hint. You'll see that the lid still has a lot of space. Think about how to use it. We need to make some changes. First, place this piece into the box. Then close the lid. Next, flip the box upside down. It will fall into the box. Open the box, and you'll see the remaining space perfectly fits the remaining pieces. Now, we just need to place the other 3 blocks in order, and we can close the lid. Do you like this puzzle? Can you remove the 3 pieces from the box? The box has only a very small opening. The pieces are much larger than the opening, and all sides of the box are closed, so it seems impossible to remove the pieces. What's the solution? You'll see the pieces don't fill the entire box. First, we move the first piece, then flip the box. Another piece will fall out. Flip the box back. There's enough space to rotate the piece. After doing this, move the 3rd piece to the left, then flip the box. And now, the first piece can be moved a little more. Next, tilt the box. There's enough space to rotate the 2nd piece 90 degrees. Repeat the same action, rotating the piece a 2nd time. Next, flip the box again, moving the piece to one side, and we can remove the first piece. Now everything is simple. We can easily remove the 2nd piece. Finally, rotate the 3rd piece 90 degrees. There will be no obstruction. So, can you put all the pieces back into the box? How can you build a rectangle using these 4 pieces? This is a classic puzzle from the 18th century. When you put the pieces together, you'll see that the rectangle you build is incomplete. You can rearrange them, but the problem remains. The rectangle will always be missing a part. The reason is simple. You must find the exact orientation of each piece. There are hundreds of incorrect arrangements of these 4 pieces, but only one correct solution, making it extremely difficult to find. However, there's an even trickier part. In solving the puzzle, you may have found the solution many times, but you haven't discovered it. So what is the solution? When we place these 2 pieces like this, we usually place the remaining 2 pieces on either side, but you'll see that the rectangle is still incomplete. But if we can look at the problem from a different angle, perhaps we can find the answer. Move the last 2 pieces here, and the complete rectangle appears. Did you like this puzzle? Can you remove the gear from the cube maze? This is a puzzle from Japan, 2001. You can move the gear like this, and it seems like you're about to remove it, but it just goes into another hole. You can try moving around, but either the gear gets stuck or goes into another hole, like being trapped in a loop. No matter how you rotate it, you can't get it out. So what's the solution? If you look closely enough, you'll notice a small staircase between the 2 parts, and one of the holes also has a step. This is the key to solving the puzzle. What you need to do is move one of the arrows into this hole, but one of them is misleading. As you can see, the arrow doesn't fit the groove. Like other mazes, you need to find the correct route, constantly moving and rotating the gear until it reaches the designated position. We rotate it, and when the arrow matches the groove, we find the right angle and can easily remove it. Did you like this puzzle?